Welcome to my MLG Blissey Safeguard Guide. I know what you might be thinking. Is it actually worth it to use Safeguard? Well, in the recent update, they changed how it works. Safeguard got a pretty significant buff where it now adds a damage shield and has a much shorter cooldown. After a lot of trial and error, I feel like Safeguard can be even stronger than Soft Boiled on Blissey. The only thing is that you need a different kind of playstyle. First, let's take a look at the moveset and how exactly Safeguard works. Helping Hand is a much better ability than Egg Bomb because Egg Bomb sucks, so I'll focus on explaining Safeguard. So now Safeguard has an 8-second cooldown, gives a damage shield that lasts around 3 seconds, and seems to absorb about 15 to 20% of your max HP before it breaks. It's not easy to test exactly how much damage the shield can absorb because it almost always breaks from the 3-second duration first. You can even use Safeguard while you're stunned by most moves in the game except for Slowbro's Unite move. It also has incredible synergy with Score Shield, and both of the shields stack together. Now let's take a look at the items that I believe work the best with Safeguard. First, we take Score Shield because it actually works really well with Safeguard. I think it's worth it to take Buddy Barrier because it allows your Unite move to turn your attacker into a tank. After a lot of testing, I still think that experience share is worth it on Blissey, even in solo queue. It's just too good to help your lane partner level up faster, even if you don't benefit from the passive experience gain. You just need to get some last hits on wild Pokemon, that way you'll still have some points to score early on. And speaking of playstyle, let's take a look at some MLG tips for Blissey and how to play her well with Safeguard. So with Blissey, you always want to choose the top lane because she's pretty bad at contesting the bottom lane. I recommend doing this even if for some unexplainable reason most of your solo queue lobby wants to go to the top lane. The top lane also has a shorter distance between the goals, making it easier to score and escape with Safeguard. You kinda want to play the early game like Crustle and just keep annoying the enemy team by constantly scoring and distracting them. You can also use Safeguard on a teammate with Score Shield to help guarantee that they score. You can also use Safeguard offensively, like on a teammate Blastoise who goes to attack the other team with Rapid Spin. One last tip would be to try to use Blissey's Unite skill when your teammate is separated by enemies in between. That way you can stun them and damage them a lot as you get to your teammate. Another major tip for Blissey has to do with her boosted attack. Her boosted attack refreshes every 6 seconds on the game's timer. That means that if you time it right, you can do 2 boosted attacks in a row. That's it for my expert advice on playing Blissey with Safeguard. If you like this video, feel free to leave a comment below and help carry me through the YouTube algorithm. See you next time!